dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crosser. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting the tone early. How about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Utes looking to run some tempo here. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Good enough for first down yardage.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pressure gets to him again.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. A gain makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Utes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Utes offense takes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, as a quarterback, he's trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. He's got it down at the 25. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free, just trucks through the defender. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Moffitt. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he gets nothing there. The defense rises up on third down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Looking for a gap. It's Moffitt. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. The Utes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
He's left with no option. Just has to throw it away. Here comes the bunch formation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play. Gonna run it. It's Moffitt. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Using his legs, it's Moffitt. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Utah.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Utah.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense wraps him up. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. Touchdown, Utes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Linebacker shifting around now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions.